Ever since she left me, oh, I've been hearing creeping things in this house. And I've been seeing things that I've never seen before. I just saw a shadow cross over my window again. And I just heard someone knock on my door. Some folks say I'm crazy, they say I don't know what it's all about. I believe there's a ghost in this house. I believe there's someone here besides me. 'Cause of all these creeping things that I see, I can still see her as she goes walking roundabout. I believe there's a ghost in this house. I can still hear her footsteps as she goes walking up and down the hall. And I can see her smiling in a picture hanging on the wall. I know that I'm not crazy, I know what it's all about. I believe there's a ghost in this house. I believe there's someone here besides me. 'Cause of all these creeping things that I see, I can still hear her as she goes walking roundabout. I believe there's a ghost in this house. I believe there's a ghost in this house.
Well, I know what it means to have you in my dreams and to love you like we used to love before. Then comes the dawn, I wake and find you gone, and I know you're not mine anymore. Precious years that used to be, oh, how good they were to me. Now here am I, alone and blue, thinking only, dear, of you. I saw in the paper where you were to be the queen at your little daughter's school. Then I closed my eyes and lost a tear or two, and I guess I'm the world's biggest fool. Precious years that used to be, oh, how good they were to me. Now here am I, alone and blue, thinking only, dear, of you.
I know you came to ask me to set her free, that you love her and need her more than me. Well, you don't know what you're asking, for without her I'll tell you how lost I'd be. Would you take a crutch from a cripple, or a cane from a blind man that can't see? She's all I have left here to lean on. That's what you're taking if you take her love from me. Would you steal another man's possession and be known to the world as a thief? Would you kill a man without a reason? That's what you're doing if you take her love from me. Would you take a crutch from a cripple, or a cane from a blind man that can't see? She's all I have left here to lean on. That's what you're taking if you take her love from me. That's what you're taking if you take her love from me.
Did you stay awake the whole night long? Did you have tears in your eyes? If you only knew how you hurt me, oh, oh, then you wouldn't have wanted to go. There's no reason to go on without you. There's no happiness I've known since you've gone. If you only knew how you hurt me, oh, oh, then you wouldn't have wanted to go. Did you stay awake the whole night long? Did you have tears in your eyes? If you only knew how you hurt me, oh, oh, then you wouldn't have wanted to go. There's no reason to go on without you. There's no happiness I've known since you've gone. If you only knew how you hurt me, oh, oh, then you wouldn't have wanted to go. Then you wouldn't have wanted to go. leaving in the morning with my heartaches and all my tears. Yes, I'm leaving in the morning to forget you and start my life anew. My suitcase is packed with the blues. My heart's full of memories of you, but there's nothing to hold all the tears I've cried for you, and no way to hide this love of mine so true. Yes, I'm leaving in the morning with my heartaches and all my tears. Yes, I'm leaving in the morning to forget you and start my life anew. I've took more than any man should take. How many times do you think this heart will break? I've made up my mind, this'll be the last time, and I'm leaving with my heartaches and my tears. Yes, I'm leaving in the morning with my heartaches and all my tears. Yes, I'm leaving in the morning to forget you and start my life anew.
Say you're tired of struggling alone. Bear with me a little longer. Seems like everything I do turns out all wrong. Bear with me a little longer. It hasn't been easy, I know, at least up to now. But if you understand me, have faith in what I'm trying, I know we'll make it somehow. I'll say a prayer for us tonight. I pray that your love will grow stronger, and then everything will be all right. Bear with me a little longer. I've heard it said a million times, you can't have heaven on earth, but the law 'em high and swing 'em low, and ain't we having fun? Do-si-do and a little more do, glad you all could come. 1 foot up and 1 foot down, just watch me how it's done. Do-si-do and a little more do, and ain't we having fun? We're gonna have a lot of fun, the music's come in sight. Oh, hurry to the window mall and see who picks tonight. They've all got on their meeting clothes and talking big and loud. The way they keep a-going by, I bet there'll be a crowd. Hey, Papa, look at going there. If that ain't Uncle Butch, his fiddle underneath his arm, sober as a judge. I've got to change my overalls and hunt my other shirt. Hey, Mama, look behind my ears to see there ain't no dirt. Swing 'em high and swing 'em low, and ain't we having fun? Do-si-do and a little more do, glad you all could come. 1 foot up and 1 foot down, just watch me how it's done. Do-si-do and a little more do, and ain't we having fun? Scissor on and shut the chickens up, and then blow out the light. But bring along the lantern, 'cause there ain't no moon tonight. Oh, come on, Granny, and get your shawl, and let's be on our way. 'Cause I'm a-getting all worked up to hear 'em sing and play. With the granny jigging by my side and dying to commence. I tell you, boys, I haven't got a lick of quitting sense. I'm sweating through my overalls and I'm almost overhead. My feet are itchy in my shoes and I ain't got started yet. Swing 'em high and swing 'em low, and ain't we having fun? Do-si-do and a little more do, glad you all could come. 1 foot up and 1 foot down, just watch me how it's done. Do-si-do and a little more do, and ain't we having fun? Do-si-do and a little more do, and ain't we having fun? Why will a man go out and cheat? What makes temptation so sweet? And it's a shame the neon lights will make a man stay out all night with a girl in a bar down the street. I never meant to be that man, but last night I held another's hand. Though her kisses tasted sweet, that's not what made me cheat. So I'll try and explain if I can. Where could I go when I needed love? You weren't there. And her two open arms offered love, sweet and warm. Where could I go but to her? Please forgive my one mistake, and I swear it's the last I'll ever make. Let those arms I need the most take me back, hold me close, for loving you is a habit I can't break. Where I'll go home. Well, my baby said, honey, now please don't go. I couldn't pay attention, had to hit the road, cause the payment's coming due on the rig in a week or so. Well, I'd rather take a beating than to leave this town. Can't make a living just a laying around while I'm a payload daddy and I got a long way to go. Cause every 4-lane interstate's enough to drive a truck drive a while. You gotta keep your eyes open, there's an exit every quarter of a mile. Detour signs are here to stay, you drive 50 miles out of your way while I'm a payload daddy and I make a lot of friends that way. A job of wearing a big white collar. There's a whole lot of difference between a dime and a dollar, and I'm not afraid of automation taking my job away. Well, I talk about quitting, I never could. Number 2 diesel fuel is in my blood. Well, I'm a payload daddy and I sure do like to pay. Well, my baby said I never had it so good. I hope my luck runs out. I wore my knuckles out of picking on wood. I got a tailgate ticket up in Kalamazoo. Well, a woman never knows what a man goes through. Well, I'm a payload daddy and I'm just passing through. Well, I'm a payload daddy and I'm just passing through. She's the one got lonely. I didn't jump the fence. Mr. Angry Neighbor, yes, I know just how you feel. 'Cause I've been taking your fruit, but don't tell me I steal. I haven't been in your yard, my tracks ain't on your ground. Your tree hangs over my fence the nights you're not around. I didn't jump the fence, the fruit was offered free. I couldn't reach your apples if you just trim the tree. Well, sure, I've held your darling, but mister, where's your sense? She's the one got lonely. I didn't jump the fence. Now, friend, you see that little trail that runs between our home? These ain't the shoes that wore it there the nights that you were gone. So don't show me your anger or shout I stole a kiss when she did all the walking. I didn't jump the fence. I didn't jump the fence. The fruit was offered free. I couldn't reach your apples if you just trim the tree. Well, sure, I've held your darling, but mister, where's your sense? She's the one got lonely. I didn't jump the fence.
Teardrops on a letter that I got from you made me realize every word was true, that you miss me and want to kiss me. So I'm coming home.
to you. Teardrops on your letter, on each word I read, was the sweetest message that you've ever said. They told me you want to hold me, so I'm coming home to you. I hate to know that you've been crying. I hate to know you're feeling blue. But the teardrops on your letter start me to crying, crying too. Teardrops on your letter was a certain sign. When we're not together, we're on each other's mind. 'Cause I love you, I'm thinking of you, so I'm coming home to you. Yes, I'm coming home to you. I was standing by my window yesterday morning, without a thought of worry or of care, when I saw the postman coming down the pathway with such a happy smile and jaunty air. Oh, he rang the bell and whistled while he waited, and then he said, "Good morning to you, Jack." But he little knew the sorrow that he brought me when he handed me a letter edged in black. With trembling hands I took the letter from him. I broke the seal, and this is what it said. "Come home, my boy, your poor old father wants you. Come home, my boy, your dear old mother's dead. Your mother's last words she ever uttered was, 'Tell my boy I want him to come back.' Oh, my eyes are blurred, my poor old heart is breaking, while I'm writing you this letter edged in black. Those angry words I wish I'd never spoken. You know I did not mean them, don't you, Jack? May the angels bear me witness, I am asking your forgiveness in this letter edged in black. I can see the postman whistling every morning, coming down the pathway with his pack.
way up in the hills, where folks got two-room cabins and lots of moonshine stills. There's so many young uns running around that a dozen families will make a town, and that's the place where Jake had wandered from. Smarty britches, smarty britches, all you're putting on ain't fooling me. You're strutting around in front of the gals, and I'm making fun of your old pals, but you're still a backwoods hick from Tennessee. Now Jake let out for Michigan with filling up fruit jars. He left behind his kissing kin for a job of making cars. It's funny how a few paydays could give him such big city ways. He's back a showing off where he came from. Smarty britches, smarty britches, all you're putting on ain't fooling me. Not me. Well, you're strutting around in front of the gals, and I'm making fun of your old pals, but you're still a backwoods hick from Tennessee. Jake left the hills with holes in his shoes, one shirt in a paper bag. He's back in fancy duds now, and just listen to him brag. He's making a show all around the town, driving a car with the top laid down. But listen to what them home folks has got to say. Well, you smarty britches, smarty britches, all you're putting on ain't fooling me. You're strutting around in front of the gals, making up fun with your old pals, but you're still a backwoods hick from Tennessee. Yeah, you're still a backwoods hick from Tennessee. And the wind comes down the mountain,
Up the canyon, down the valley,
through the gully, up the path and in my door. You have left me, it is true, and I'm very sad and blue, and I reckon you have gone forevermore. But I'm sure that you will miss all this peaceful wilderness when the wind comes down the mountain, up the canyon, down the valley, through the gully, up the path and in my door. You said that you're gonna be up in high society, and that you're sick and tired of being poor. Well, while you ride in your limousines, I'll be eating pork and beans when the wind comes down the mountain, up the canyon, down the valley, valley, through the gully, up the path and in my door. You were kind of sweet somehow, though you couldn't even plow, and as a hand you never even rated poor. Oh, but I'm lonesome as can be, miss you snuggled up to me when the wind comes down the mountain, up the canyon, down the valley, through the gully, up the path and in my door. Honey, if you'll just come back, I'll redecorate our shack, and I'll even make the dog sleep on the floor. Oh, and I'll hug and I'll kiss you so, and I'll never let you go when the wind comes down the mountain, up the canyon, down the valley, through the gully, up the path and in my door. When the wind comes down the mountain, up the canyon, down the valley, through the gully, up the path and in my door. I watched as another made you her felt like a stone. I walked away before the tears could start, with a smile on my lips and an ache in my heart. The happiness I saw on your face is something that I'll never know. You stood there with your future by your side, but I couldn't wait to see you kiss her lips. I just had to go and find some lonely place where I could hide, with a smile on my lips and an ache in my heart.
You promised to forget me not, and when I learned to care a lot, you forgot and broke my heart in two. Pretty little plans we made are broken bubbles, I'm afraid. You slipped around and found somebody new. I never should have met you, that's for certain. Now I can't forget you, and I'm hurting for your kisses. Soon someone will come along, they'll win your heart and do you wrong. Keep on flirting, you'll be hurting too. You promised to forget me not, and when I learned to care a lot, you forgot and broke my heart in two. Pretty little plans we made are broken bubbles, I'm afraid. You slipped around and found somebody new. I never should have met you, that's for certain. Now I can't forget you, and I'm hurting for your kisses. Soon someone will come along, they'll win your heart and do you wrong. Keep on flirting, you'll be hurting too. Just keep on flirting, you'll be hurting too.
Been so blue and lonesome since you've gone.
I've called you on the telephone. They said that you've already gone. I've searched everywhere I thought you'd be. I tried so hard to let you know, but still I couldn't let you go. It's been so blue and lonesome since you've gone. I packed my clothes so I could go, but where to find you I don't know. I've searched everywhere I thought you'd be. I tried so hard to let you see just how much you meant to me. It's been so blue and lonesome since you've gone. I packed my clothes so I could go, but where to find you I don't know. I've searched everywhere I thought you'd be.
hold you. But you never noticed me with all your high society. As I stood and watched my dreams all walk away. Miss Lovely, Miss Lovely, say you'll be mine, to have you and hold you till the end of time. It would make my life complete just to have you here with me. Miss Lovely, you're lovelier than ever, ever. Oh, won't you look my way? I know you're in my heart to stay. Without your love, I know I can't go on. So I'll just hope and pray someday you'll look my way, and all my hopes and dreams will come true. Miss Lovely, Miss Lovely, say you'll be mine, to have you and hold you till the end of time. It would make my life complete just to have you here with me. Miss Lovely, you're lovelier than ever.
I think that I'm beginning to forget you, and I should, because I've tried with all my might. I think that I'm beginning to forget you, 'cause I only cried a little bit last night. I think that I'm beginning to forget you. I think, or maybe it just seems that way. I think that I'm beginning to forget you, 'cause I only read your letter once today. Lately, I hardly think about you, unless I'm by myself or with a friend. I think that I'm beginning to forget you, 'cause I only kiss your picture now and then. Lately, I hardly think about you, unless I'm by myself or with a friend. I think that I'm beginning to forget you, 'cause I only kiss your picture now and then. double life, using two different names, caught in the middle of two hearts. One will break, I know I'm to blame. Caught in the middle of two hearts. One I love, the other shares my name. Caught in the middle of two hearts. Hearts will break, and I know I'm to blame. For years I've lived this double life, keeping my two loves apart, living in constant fear and sorrow, afraid I would break the other's heart. One night it happened by accident. My one love and I was at a dance, when through the door came the other. Well, I knew it was over at a glance. Caught in the middle of two hearts. One I love, the other shares my name. Caught in the middle of two hearts. One will break, and I know I'm to blame. Footsteps slowly walking as they gently walk across a lonely floor, and a voice the pages, I can see the happy years we had before. Now the love that kept this old heart beating has been shattered by the closing of a door. There goes my reason for living. There goes the one of my dreams. There goes my only possession. There goes my everything.
They call me the gay divorcee. Nobody sees through my disguise. So on with the show, for they mustn't know that home alone the gay divorcee cries. I swing and sway to the music they play each night from sundown till dawn. But the night has to end, and I hate to walk in to a house that's no longer a home. They call me the gay divorcee, but nobody sees through my disguise. So on with the show, oh, for they mustn't know that home alone the gay divorcee cries. Wherever there's laughter, you'll find me, and you'll never find me alone. And when I'm feeling low, I never let it show until the gay divorcee's safe at home. Oh, they call me the gay divorcee, and nobody sees through my disguise. So on with the show, oh, for they mustn't know that home alone the gay divorcee cries. Webster, won't you tell me the meaning of love? Is it honey and bliss, dreamy eyes and a kiss, or is it heartache and misery and pain? Webster, it's a problem, this puzzle of love. Is it peaches and cream, like some fabulous dream, or is it dark clouds and thunder and rain? page 14, 62. You say love's a delight. Well, Webster, Webster, you're right. Yeah, Mr. Webster, you're a swinger. I'm with you. And my baby thinks you're a swinger too.
I got a ticket to nowhere. I got a long way to go. Just got a ticket to nowhere. How come you treat me so? Travel this whole world over. Found nothing but heartaches and fear. Just got a ticket to nowhere. I wish that you were here. I got a ticket to nowhere. I got a long way to go. Just got a ticket to nowhere. How come you treat me so? So empty, my heart is so heavy and bare. Just got a ticket to nowhere. I wish that you were here. I got a ticket to nowhere. I got a long way to go. Just got a ticket to nowhere. How come you treat me so? I got a ticket to nowhere. I got a long way to go. Just got a ticket to nowhere. How come you treat me so?
Baby's crying, and so do I when I'm blue. Babies get upset just like I get over you. Babies need care, babies need love, an occasional kiss won't do. And this particular baby is that way too. Babies weep and just can't sleep now and then. But kiss 'em and hug 'em, show 'em you love 'em, watch 'em grin. Babies need fun, babies need care. Neglect breaks their heart in two. And this particular baby is that way too. This particular baby needs more hugging and more petting. It can't survive on the now and then love it's getting. Babies need care, babies need love, an occasional kiss won't do. and this particular baby is that way too.
Friendly man, take my hand, don't you take my life. On my knees I'm a begging, please take back your wife. Let us have an understanding, you and I. Oh, friendly man, take my hand, let me say goodbye. It's not all of her fault, no, some of it is mine. Most of all it belongs to you for leaving her behind. All those many nights you went out of town, should I've known someone like me bound to be hanging round. Friendly man, take my hand, don't you take my life. On my knees I'm a begging, please take back your wife. Let us have an understanding, you and I. Oh, friendly man, take my hand, let me say goodbye. You got a big gun in your right hand, there's a long knife in your left, and that mean look in your green eyes is a scaring me to death. And my chances of making it out up here, I'd say are mighty slim. Well, it looks like I'm up that well-known tree, but please don't hack the limb. Friendly man, take my hand, don't you take my life. On my knees I'm a begging, please take back your wife. Let us have an understanding, you and I. Oh, friendly man, take my hand, let me say goodbye. Friendly man, take my hand, don't you take my life. On my knees I'm a begging, please take back your wife. Let us have an understanding, you and I. Oh, friendly man, take my hand, let me say goodbye. Friendly man, take my hand, don't you take my life. On my knees I'm a begging, please take back your wife. Let us have an understanding, you and I. Oh, friendly man, take my hand, let me say goodbye.
Hang a wreath on my door, make the funeral arrangements, place all the flowers just right. Get my black suit ready, tell our friends the sad tidings, just announce that love died tonight. Hold the service on Thursday, that's our anniversary. Tell the parson to do it upright, for she loves another. Our sweet love is over, so announce that love died tonight. I had a funny feeling today when I left her, that something just wasn't quite right. Then this evening she told me she no longer loved me, and a beautiful love died tonight. Hold a service on Thursday, that's our anniversary. Tell the parson to do it upright, for she loves another, my only brother. So announce that love died tonight.
Here you are in my arms again. I should start running before you break my heart again. I should start running. I've tried and tried to cast aside the love I hold for you, but times like this makes me forget that you were untrue. My heart says run, you foolish one. Your lips tell me to stay. I'm caught between a right and wrong, and don't know which to take. Here you are in my arms again. I should start running before you break my heart again. I should start running. Here you are in my arms again. I should start running before you break my heart again. I should start running.
Watch her when she walks across the floor. Notice how she holds her head up high. She knows all the right clothes to wear. Everyone must give her the eye. Just a girl without a name, and she knows every angle to get things her way. Just a girl without a name. There's one like her in almost every hideout, where the music's loud and lights are turned down low. Always the center of attraction. What will happen to her when she's growing old? Just a girl without a name, and she knows every angle to get things her way. Just a girl without a name, and she's always looking for a new heart to break.
And sister did the jig, and brother beat the drum, and baby rocked her dolly, baby rocked her dolly. As I sit here in this old folks' home, my hair is white as snow. I remember back when I was young again, how everything was jolly. When sister did the jig and brother beat the drum, and baby rocked her dolly, baby rocked her dolly. Well, them kids of mine, they've all grown up. They write every now and then. As I read their letters, it brings memories of all our fun and folly. When sister did the jig and brother beat the drum, and baby rocked her dolly, baby rocked her dolly. That wife of mine, God rest her soul, she's gone on before me. I bet she's told the Lord all about the times our house was filled with jolly. When sister did the jig and brother beat the drum, and baby rocked her dolly, baby rocked her dolly. That man across the hall is a lonely man. He's never had a family. So he asked me to tell him all about my kids when he's feeling melancholy. When sister did the jig and brother beat the drum, and baby rocked her dolly, baby rocked her dolly. When sister did the jig and brother beat the drum, and baby rocked her dolly.
Singing merry home.
I was driving down a lonely road on a dark and stormy night, when a little girl by the roadside showed up in my headlights. I stopped and she got in the back, and in a shaky tone she said, "My name is Mary, please won't you take me home?" She must have been so frightened all alone there in the night. There was something strange about her. Her face was deathly white. She sat so pale and quiet there in the back seat all alone. I never will forget that night I took Mary home. I pulled into the driveway where she told me to go. Got out back seat was bare. I looked all around the car, but Mary wasn't there. A small light shone from the porch. A woman opened up the door. I asked about the little girl that I was looking for. Then the lady gently smiled and brushed the tear away. She said it sure was nice of you to go out of your way. But 13 years ago today, in a wreck just down the road, our darling Mary lost her life, and we still miss her so. So thank you for your trouble and the kindness you have shown. You're the 13th one who's been here, bringing Mary home. You're the 13th one who's been here, bringing Mary home. The seasons come, the seasons go. We get a little sunshine, rain, and snow, just the way that it was planned to be. But there's no season in my heart while you play the leading part, 'cause the flowers will bloom eternally. Your leaving will bring autumn sorrow, and my tears like withered leaves will fall. But spring could bring some glad tomorrow, and darling, we could be happy after all. Nature's plan, no season gets the upper hand. How I try to keep this fact in mind. The trees are bare, the cold winds blow. By experience we should know that winter comes, but the spring is close behind. Your leaving will bring autumn sorrow, and my tears like withered leaves will fall. But spring could bring some glad tomorrow, and darling, we could be happy after all.
The house you'd live in now is white, and the street you walk with him is bright. Oh, you should know that talk would get around, 'cause bad news travels fast in our town. Not so long ago, you were my right. So I guess you ought to know that I've got pride. Now everybody knows you let me down. Look around, bad news travels fast in our town. Our name is still the same in City Hall, and the town we walk around in, you know, is small. And if that doesn't bother you at all, just look around, 'cause bad news travels fast in our town. Look around, bad news travels fast in our town. Look around, oh, bad news travels fast in our town.
saw you this morning. You look lovely, dressed in your wedding gown. And it said you would marry a stranger to me that had drifted into our old hometown. Accidentally, you met him one evening, and you say it was love at first sight. Accidentally, on purpose, you're marrying him. Accidentally, on purpose, for spite. For you said that you saw me out painting the town, that I was just a fool with the heart of a clown. Accidentally, you were mistaken that night. Accidentally, on purpose, for spite. for girls like you who torture guys like me. And the time for all bad things to end will surely come to me. The world will turn its back on those who never can be true, and you'll find out that fate has planned a place for girls like you. I've tried so hard to be the way you wanted me to be, to give you things you wanted most, but still we disagree. Each time I try to change my life to fit the way you live, I find that you just made new plans for more than I can give. Fate has planned a place for girls like you who torture guys like me. And the time for all bad things to end will surely come to me. The world will turn its back on those who never can be true, and you'll find out that fate has planned a place for girls like you. Yes, you'll find out that fate has planned a place for girls like you.
Let them talk if they want to. Talk don't bother me. I want the whole wide world to know that I love you so. Let them whisper, for they know not what's between you and I. I'll keep on loving you until the day I die. They're trying to break up our romance, but they don't have a chance. We have a kind of love so strong, we'll be together from now on. Idle gossip comes from the devil's workshop, but true love will make it stop. I want the whole wide world to know that I
Audio Jungle. 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 Audio Jungle.